See the game more clearly with high-definition spectacle lenses from Norville Opticians.
Well, that was a battling Gloucester performance, Charlie. We saw running, flying Charlie last week. We've seen tackling Charlie Winger this week.
Yeah, didn't seem to get a lot of ball today, just chasing kicks and making tackles, but that's the life of a winger, I suppose. Just frustrating with the result, really. I mean, I think we'll obviously take the losing bonus point, but we imploded a little bit in the second half and gave away a lot of cheap possession, and I think we all feel like we probably could have come away with a little bit more.
Such a transformation from the first game of the season, playing Northampton away, to come into Saracens, another top side, and putting in a stubborn performance like that.
Exactly, I think we can be really pleased with that. Obviously, our growth over the last 6 games as a team has been really, really pleasing. And looking back at some of the results we've had, obviously not getting the bonus point win last week, losing to Exeter at home, and then getting a little bit more out of this game, we could certainly be even higher up the table. So at least we're heading in the right direction, and as I say, that loss to Northampton's long gone, and hopefully nothing like that will happen again this season.
Can you feel the cohesion sort of growing around you?
Definitely. I mean, we said at the start after that Northampton game that it was going to be a case of building. We didn't really know what to expect because we hadn't been together for very long, but fortunately every game we're getting better and better, and obviously we're understanding our game plan more and more, and the cohesiveness, like you mentioned, is getting there. We're getting more sure of our defensive setups, and obviously conceding less points and tries, so it's it's all coming together really, and I think we just have to keep making strides in the right direction, and we can really start believing that we've got we deserve a place in that top half of the table now if we keep putting in performances like that.
Did the first 20 minutes of that game give us people on the touchline a good indicator of how Gloucester intended to play this year?
In terms of what? In terms of how we well, we obviously had a game plan for this game coming in. We know what Saracens' strengths and strengths are, and we obviously tried to have a game plan to match that, and fair play, it worked, and we were kicking the ball well, and we were matching them physically, and obviously got a good try in the first half, but they're a quality team, and just a couple of lapses of concentration and we let them straight back in it, and then obviously we knew it was going to be a battle in that second half, and unfortunately, like I said, we sort of imploded for about 20 minutes and just couldn't keep hold of the ball, and we really let them back in it, and they got that try, and obviously it was too much in the end for us to come back.
But great spirit at the end to come back for that losing goal.
Definitely. I mean, you look last year, we were in a similar position going in at half time, be it obviously we were 14 men, but we were right in the game. I think it was there was only a few points in it at half time last year, and then they ended up running away with it and putting 40 on us. Obviously this year it was a different story, so at least that's a real improvement, and I think ultimately we'll be pleased with the point, but everyone knows that we definitely could have showed a little bit more in that second half and possibly even come away with a win if we'd have been on our game.